Welcome into Mustang Stadium, home of the 2018 Region 5 champion Jackson Olin Mustangs. Tonight, it's the conclusion of the regular season of 2018. Jackson Olin comes in at 9-0. Parker, meanwhile, comes in at 5-4. Hello again, everyone. Landrum Roberts, along with our Eagle Productions Network team, we bring you another night of Mustang football. Well, what an exciting Thursday night it was last week as Jackson Olin claimed the Class 6A Region 5 crown as they defeated Homewood on this very field 18-10 in dramatic fashion. Midway through the fourth quarter with a 12-10 lead, Homewood driving. It was a pick six by Ahmad Williams, and that propelled Jackson Olin to the 18-10 victory. Tonight, it's their crosstown rival, the Parker Thundering Herd, led by head football coach Andre Robinson, and the captains meeting at midfield for the Parker Thundering Herd. Number 4, Antonius Bufford. He's a talented quarterback, lefty. We're going to be seeing him a lot tonight. Orrin Broughton, the linebacker. Casey Buchanan, one of the wide receivers, wearing number 6. And offensive lineman Anthony Petaway. For Jackson Olin, the captains, your linebacker, Jamal Abrams, wearing number 1. Vontae Bentley, who is very familiar with this Parker football team, wearing number 2. David Robertson, the senior running back, wearing number 9. And number 34, Chris Hall, your senior outside linebacker. Tim Vakakis, an excited head coach last week, but he knows you got to put that one in the rear view. You got the Class 6A playoffs beginning next week here at Mustang Stadium as Decatur comes into town. Earlier, we had a chance to catch up with the head football coach. All right, Coach Tim Vakakis, tonight your regular season finale. You lock up the 1 seed, the state playoffs. Hear about a Region 5, the big win over Homewood, but that was last week. And this week, it's all about pride, taking on a rival in the Parker Thundering Herd.
You know, anytime JO and Parker meet in any sport, you know, it's a showdown. And don't matter the records, just nothing matters. And, you know, last year we had a pretty good year, and they were like 2-7, I think, and they came over here and put it on us. So, you know, you throw records out the window. You know, obviously we're trying to keep our perfect season going, and they're trying to get in the playoffs. If they beat us, they're in the playoffs. So both teams are playing for a lot, you know, so we're going to have to play really well to beat these guys.
All right, so with the playoffs, the first round of the playoffs on the horizon next week, how have you been able to keep your team grounded, especially after the emotional win last week?
You know, we've got a lot of good seniors, and I've said that all year. We hadn't had a letdown. You know, they keep these guys kind of humble, and they keep each other in check, you know, and so they know the Parker week. You know, they know it's a big game. It's homecoming. The seniors' last homecoming with us, so you know it wasn't any problems to get these guys up. I just hope we can keep keep our level head and stay calm, don't panic, and make enough plays to win.
When you look at this Parker team offensively, who stand out to you there on the offensive side of the ball as far as the skill positions?
Well, the quarterback. He's a left-hander and he can run. I mean, he's a very good passer, but he's just a great athlete, and they do a lot of good things with him. Number 6, the Buchanan kid, he's a very good player. So they've got some skills. Parker always has receivers that if they get it, they can go to the house at any time. So we're going to have to limit the big play and make them drive the field and don't just give them chunk plays, because they're very good at that, and that gets those guys going. So we're going to try to limit that best we can.
All right, you try to get win number 10, stay unbeaten. Best of luck.
Thanks so much.
And the Mustangs make their way onto the field. Another great crowd. Folks still filing in here to Mustang Stadium here in Inslee, Alabama, as Jackson Olin tries to cap off a perfect regular season, coming in undefeated at 9-0. Well, tonight for Jackson Olin, the keys to the game, well, it's just like it is always for the Mustangs. You come out fast, take care of the football, and play hard for 4 quarters. One change in the offensive starting lineup, starting tonight at left tackle. He's a guy you're very familiar with, but usually on the defensive side of the ball, there in the middle, the nose, Jacorian Wren gets to start there at left tackle, the junior, 5'10", 260 pounds. Aubrey Allen, the left guard tonight. Travion Pickens, one of the seniors there at center. Eli Johnson is the right guard, and Keon Pollock is the right tackle. Of course, A.J. Toney there in the slot. Kentrell Calhoun, who had some big catches last week versus Homewood. Isaiah Harris, Khalil King, and Jamal Abrams will be your fullback in special situations. The quarterback, yep, it's Tank Ward, number 16. What a night for the sophomore last week. He made the throws that he had to make. and he got it done hooking up with Kentrell Calhoun for a couple of big catches, one early in the third quarter that extended the Mustang lead. Defensively, up front, it's Michael McFarland. Wearing number 3, the left defensive end. There in the middle, Jacorian Wren, as I mentioned, playing both ways. And Quandarius Robinson, a talented defensive end, the junior, 6'5", 210-pound, wearing number 6. The linebackers, outside, it's Antonio Spencer, number 15. Vontae Bentley wears number 2. Michael Scales on the inside as well. Chris Hall, the outside backer. And in the secondary, Ahmad Williams, Erdy Polanitz, LaKevin DeBruce, and Devin Dozier. All right, we're set to kick, as Jacorian Wren will tee it up for the Mustangs. Back deep for the Thundering Herd is William Elam, wearing number 3. And also back there is Jacobin Retta. Mustangs decked out in all Kelly green, white numerals trimmed in gold with the chrome helmets. Jacorian Wren's kick is fielded at the 18-yard line, breaking a tackle and breaking another one. Up the field, pushed out of bounds. Tackle very, very hard there on the sideline. It was Chris Hall making the tackle there out of bounds. Lucky not to get a late flag. The official right there on top of the play. And William Elam with a 18-yard return as he gets it up to the 37-yard line. So we'll see. Talented Antonius Bufford, number 4, left-handed quarterback, has a lot of speed. Keeping him contained will be a chore for this Mustang defense. First down, just underway. Coming this way, way too tall. Pass was intended for Cameron Buchanan. There's a good look at Bufford. 5'10", 160-pound senior quarterback. Second down and 10, the handoff. No, sir. Mustangs in the backfield. Jacorian Wren was the first to bring down William Elam. Vontae Bentley got there as well, but Jacorian Wren busting through the line of scrimmage. The play loses 2, maybe 3 yards. It'll be third down and long for the Thundering Herd. So they'll line up 2 wide receivers to the far side of the field. And 2 to this side as Elam lines up in the slot and a man comes in motion. Quandarius Robinson. Bufford able to get it away, throws it up, and it's caught. What a play, an athletic play, extending the play. There was pressure. Quandarius Robinson was back there, got some help, but able to get free was William Elam, and a beautifully thrown ball. Elam just went up and grabbed it inside Mustang territory at the 22, so Parker set up beautifully. On third down and 13, they connect on the long pass, and now driving inside Mustang territory with 10:50 remaining here in the opening quarter of play with no score. Elam trying the right side, nothing there. Play lost a yard. Jacorian Wren in on that tackle as well. Second down and 11. Ball spotted at the 23 of the Mustangs. And a flag thrown. Illegal procedure will be the call on Parker. Second down and 16 coming up. Another flag is down. Another illegal procedure, I believe, as the flag comes from across the way, and it is. So Parker continuing to back up. It'll be second down and 22. They had the ball at the 22, and now, after the step off, ball at the 33-yard line. Bufford chose not to run. He had an open lane to run on the far side of the field. He chose to unload it and complete. As he was trying to find his receiver, Casey Buchanan. So we'll see what Andre Robinson and the Thundering Herd Brain Trust does here on third down and long. 9:44 to play here in the first quarter. A chilly night for football, but it's football weather here in early November. There's a draw, and look at the closing speed of one Vontae Bentley. Delayed handoff there to Richard Williams, and Vontae Bentley spills him at the 31-yard line. It's fourth down and very long. Parker showing punt. Nobody back deep for J.O. Mustangs come with the pressure. Not a bad punt. Travels out of bounds. And the Mustangs will have it, their first offensive possession here at the 10-yard line. So Bufford's long pass to Elam ends up not hurting as the Mustang defense holds. And we'll see the offense for the first time tonight for Jackson Olin. Tank Ward, sophomore quarterback, asking for the play. David Robertson lines up. Back there with him, the senior running back, one of the captains tonight. Tank hands it off. And Robertson ahead for 5 yards, up to the 15, second down and 5. Well, it was a rough night for football last week. The conditions weren't great, but you're facing a very good Homewood defense, in particular a very good defensive line. So the ground game was very tough in the early going. That's a good start, though. 5 yards on the first play from scrimmage. Low snap, but Robertson gets the football. Robertson to the open field. Bouncing his way outside across the 25 and up to the 27, maybe the 28-yard line. Plenty for the first down, David Robertson. 12-yard gain on second down. It's first down and 10. 8:18 left here in the first quarter. Mustangs on the move. It's Robertson again. Nice spin move as he crossed the 30-yard line. Falling into the 34. And Robertson picks up 6 yards there on first down. 3 carries, 23 yards so far for David Robertson. And play going nowhere. Some confusion there in the backfield. And it was Tank late to hand it off to David. Play lost a yard. Bring up third down. Mustangs need 4. The ball spotted back at the 34-yard line. And Parker jumps offside. Dorian Jackson, I believe, number 50, guilty of encroachment. So it's first down after the penalty. David Robertson gets around one man. Robertson to the outside. And as he crosses the 40-yard line, he's brought down at the 43. Gain of 4, second down and 6. So we approach the 6.5-minute mark. Robertson going to come out and get a breath. Kason Jones, freshman running back in. He's had a nice freshman season here at Jackson Olin. Jones on the first carry. Jones, a burst of speed down the sideline, inside Parker territory for Kason Jones. That's the nice 1-2 punch you get with this Mustang offense. And the freshmen and the Mustangs don't miss a beat. A nice run, very patient, finding the hole, and man, when he hits it, you know it. Acceleration. The Mustangs driving at the 38-yard line. And give it back to Jones. Jones finds a crease. Plows his way inside the 35 and down to the 34-yard line. 5-yard pickup, Kason Jones. Now Tank going to check with the offensive line, change the play. Kason Jones again made another man miss into the secondary of Parker, and he's inside the 25 and down to the 24. They'll move the chains again. So this ground attack early on for Jackson Olin, they've got it working against the Parker defense. A drive that started at the 10-yard line. And now the ball rests at the 24. Kason got tripped up right there behind the line of scrimmage. Play lost a yard. Second down and 11. 4:51 left here in the opening quarter. Kentrell Calhoun all alone at the wideout at the top of the screen. You got Tony in the slot at the bottom. Parker almost jumped again. First time we see Tank try to throw tonight. Tank got it away. Tank could have been intercepted. Just to get the ball away, he had a Parker defender hanging onto his jersey. He was trying to find A.J. Tony. There were two Parker defenders there. The ball was batted up, but the ball falls incomplete. Third down and 11. So the Mustangs elect to do. I think it's probably 4-down territory for Jackson Olin. Full house. Not a seat to be found on this side of the field. They hand it off. Kason Jones. Kason Jones, powerful running. He might have his first down. He will. 12-yard pickup on third down and 11. And Kason Jones, David Robertson, the 1-2 punch in the backfield for Jackson Olin. That's how they're getting it done on this drive. As I mentioned, a drive that started at their own 10-yard line. And now they've got it at the Parker 11. Kason Jones being patient, finding his way. Got what he could as he got inside the 10, down to the 8, maybe the 9. Picked up a couple, maybe 3 yards. Calhoun goes in motion. Hand it to David Robertson. Robertson up the middle. Robertson keeps his feet. He's in. Touchdown, Mustangs. David Robertson from 8 yards out And the Mustangs strike first. Their opening drive, a 90-yard drive that ate up a bunch of clock. 3:26 left here in the first quarter. And it's 6-0. Good guys. A.J. Tony with Jacorian Wren. What are we going to see here? Tony finds his way in. Well, we haven't seen that one this year. And they draw it up. And it's converted. A.J. Tony had a couple of defenders. Managed to get by him as he generally does. It's 8-0. 3:26 left here in the opening quarter of play. Of course, we were without our dear friend and broadcast partner, Pete Triantis, last week. Tragic loss in his family, and our thoughts and prayers certainly still with Pete. The entire Triantis family, as well as the Vakakis family. Pete appreciates all the prayers and the kind thoughts. Jacorian Wren puts the ball on the tee. His first kickoff was fielded at the 18. His return 20 yards by Parker. This one goes much deeper as Esom had to retrieve back to the 2. He's trying to make a bunch of guys miss, and he meets a wall of Kelly green and gold. Antonio Spencer got down there quickly. And William Elam, well, he went left, he went right, he went left, he went right. And the Mustangs just kept coming forward. Great kick, great coverage. Parker now starts from their own 7-yard line. Very talented quarterback, as you saw in the first drive. Antonius Bufford, his scrambling ability and just the ability to make plays. See, he hooked up with a deep pass to no avail. On first down, underthrows that one. He was looking for Buchanan on the far side, and Buchanan was there. But the ball well underthrown. It'll be 2nd down and 10. First round of the state playoffs right here next week, Mustang Stadium. It's Decatur, a team from out of the north. A very talented Red Raider team with a potent offense. Make your plans to be here. Bufford trying the left side. Looked like he got tripped up. Quandarius Robinson was there. Jacorian Wren didn't look like he wanted to give him the towel back. Maybe Jacorian just having some fun. A spirited rivalry between these two schools. 3rd down and 11. Man late coming on the field for Parker. Now he'll come in motion to this near side. Pressure coming. Robinson trying to track him down. Giving chase is McFarland. And Bufford manages to escape the would-be Mustang tacklers, but he runs out of real estate. It'll be 4th down, and now Parker sending their punting unit back onto the field for the 2nd time tonight. Michael McFarland, Quandarius Robinson. They had a beat on Bufford just for him to be able to get away. Thought maybe he tackled there in the end zone for a safety, but the athletic Bufford able to get what he could. And now Parker to punt it away. Not a great kick. A.J. Tony backs away. It'll be Mustang football at the 45. So good field position for Jackson Olin. 2:09 left. 8-0 Mustangs. Mustangs start their second possession. They went 90 yards on their first one. And it was capped by a 9-yard David Robertson touchdown run. First down here. They're going to hand it off. It's Robertson again. He's got the hot hand. Robertson into the open field across the 30, inside the 25, and finally brought down from behind at the 24. A 21-yard pickup on first down for David Robertson. Unofficially, got him at 54 yards on 5 carries. Robertson looking for more. He'll get more. Ball down at the 20. That's a 4-yard gain on first down. A little skirmish there on the bottom of the pile. One of the defenders got tied up with offensive lineman, I believe it was Aubrey Allen. Yeah, the sophomore left guard. Second down and 6. Robertson to the outside, cuts it up. Not much there that time. He picked up 1 yard. Third down and 4. First down marker at the 14-yard line. Seven on the play clock as Tank Ward checks for the offensive line. Got to snap the football. They just get it away. Tank's going to have to scramble around. Parker bringing everybody, and Tank is dropped for a loss. It's on 3rd and short. Play clock was winding down. Parker brought everybody up front. Tank Ward had nowhere to go with the football. Not a good play by the Mustangs. So instead of 4th and short, Jackson Olin will face 4th down and 12, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter.